Question for Jim Power, please. Jim, you said indigenous output exports 40% to the UK. No one as yet has put a figure on what that means if WTO rules rule, what that means to employment in Ireland in those indigenous industries.
60% of what Irish industry produces, it sells overseas, and 40% of that is to the UK, and the agri-food sector is the big one, okay? Tagish estimated on a WTO trading type regime that it would take 800 million off the value of our exports. I think the number would be probably double that, okay? If that were the case, it could cost 40,000 jobs at least in the agri-food sector. Okay, the problem with trying to estimate it is that there are just so many different tariffs applying to different products, but the beef industry is one now that will be wiped. That is serious because the tariffs are absolutely massive. The other products, tariffs are down at 4 or 5%. So there will be a lot of modelling to be done to estimate exactly, but you are talking about, in the agri-food sector, 40,000 jobs. And indeed, for the whole indigenous economy, you could be talking up to 100,000 jobs, you know. That's a nightmare scenario.
Including ours?
Well, yes, absolutely, because as I said there, and I wasn't trying to scare anybody, but you are the industry that crosses borders more than any other. So the implications there are just very, very significant. You would hope that the negotiations turn out better, that it will actually be a softer deal. But what I would say to any business is, and for the Irish economy as a whole, we need to plan on the basis of the worst case scenario and see what that means and what we can do about it. And if it turns out to be something better than that, great. But it is important, and I know it is happening, that all of these issues need to be highlighted very clearly to the people who are going to be negotiating on behalf of Ireland. And I know that's happening.